Nearly 20 years ago, Central Oregon was poised for rapid growth. Bend was changing from a small town into a city. Despite growing opportunity in our community, many people still struggle to meet their needs each day. Many of you and others from our faith community decided it was time to act. They joined together in a grassroots effort to address an unmet need. Through Bethlehem Inn, volunteers with time or funds to give reached out to help people in crisis. They knew that just one bad break, a job loss, a health crisis, an eviction, could have a devastating impact on someone's life.
I was a grown-up man that worked hard for his family. I never expected to lose my job. It was very humbling to lose everything. I never planned on my life changing the way it did.
Our caring community believed a temporary shelter that moved from church to church during the harsh winter would be a viable short-term fix, providing people with warmth during a time of need. As the demand grew, so did the community's support. Within 5 years, Bethlehem Inn became an integral part of the safety net for many Central Oregonians. Eventually, with the help of the City of Bend and Deschutes County, a year-round shelter was finally available in a fixed location for the men, women, and families who were struggling to survive.
So I was camping illegally down right behind Bethlehem Inn here along the river. I had some emergency food that was provided to me. I was pulled aside a couple times by staff to try and encourage me to, come off the street. And I just had been involved in drinking and socially was becoming more withdrawn. Maybe you would call it fearful, and I was just losing a lot of confidence. I was losing ground.
What started with a handful of volunteers now required paid staff. However, volunteers continued to be at the heart of our organization. Caring people came from all over to prepare and serve dinners, volunteer at the front desk, and donate their time, resources, and money to a cause outside of themselves. Bethlehem Inn continues to offer a safe and warm place to stay. Many who never before experienced homelessness knew they could turn to the inn at their time of need.
They've directed me and helped to hook me up with resources to get new glasses through the Lions Club, to learn healthier, new, constructive, creative ways to deal with life on life's terms.
The staff, volunteers, and donors responded by becoming more deeply involved in providing resources and assistance. With a much different and expanded facility, the inn began to look beyond just providing shelter and meals. We started collaborating with a wealth of resources and organizations to connect individuals and families in crisis with the right tools to move forward with their lives. And now over 2 decades have passed. We've grown together, Central Oregon and Bethlehem Inn. We've learned more about the people who need the inn. They are families with young children. They are veterans. They are elders who have worked their whole lives and now struggle to live with dignity.
What most people don't realize is those who come to the doors of the Bethlehem Inn are hardworking individuals that are working 1, maybe 2 jobs, but at minimum wage, they are still unable to find housing that is affordable to them. Bethlehem Inn offers something that many of us perhaps take for granted, and that is an address, a place to call home. And at Bethlehem Inn, that temporary home is a place that offers some accountability and some rules in a clean and sober environment. Children and families that come to the inn are able to get connected to the wide variety of services and resources that are available in our community in such a way that it aids them in the goal of once again returning to self-sufficiency. Through our dedicated staff and amazing volunteers and donors and our committed partner agencies, we are able to stretch each and every dollar that comes to Bethlehem Inn in such a way that those that are utilizing the services are amazed at what exactly can be accomplished in a short stay here at Bethlehem Inn.
The neighborhood impact, the fans advocate, We've got so many resources that we have to put them in a book.
Being part of a caring community means all the world to somebody experiencing homelessness. And each and every one of us takes a role in making a place like Bethlehem Inn what it is today and making it available so that there is shelter, help, and hope when needed.
I think everybody in this town is belonging to the Bethlehem Inn. There's so many people that come through here on a daily basis and give either cans, bottles, or food or clothing. This is an amazing, amazing place.
You're going to make it here. You're going to have a platform where you can become employable, you can become self-sufficient, and you can sustain yourself in this life here in Bend, Oregon, if you're ready.
In 2016, after nearly 10 years in the old motel, the inn turned to the community to take a bold step. Once again, our caring Central Oregon community has responded with generosity, providing over half of the needed gifts to spur building for the long-term needs of our region. For the first time, Bethlehem Inn will have a real home, a home designed to meet the needs of the community. As Central Oregon continues to grow and change, we know that there will always be people who find themselves at a low point in their lives. Because of you and Central Oregon's caring community, we also know Bethlehem Inn will be here to serve for many years to come.